How to Russia. No, it is not Prussia. I am gonna Russia. It is time to enslave all the peeps for labor. Little Warsaw is no joy. Big Papa Russia. Units deploy. Once again, the juljas rap is back with some good old bad quality. And we're looking at the how to Ruski in this conquest. So let's look at 1798 first. Now, generally, Russia is quite an easy country to play in European War 6. Since they start off huge, always quite similar borders, and kind of protected. So, if you play Russia in 1798, it's very easy to win. Now, listen, one of the parts is you have to destroy Poland as soon as possible so Prussia can focus on the Danish and the French. So, what you want to do is, first of all, you send your units down to Polski. You prepare an invasion to take him out very, very soon. Because Prussia joins in 6 turns, and then you want it. All of this is already gone. Next, you want to send some guys to go and help directly with the French. And one of the last things you want to do is prepare a little invasion of the Ottomans. Now, there's 2 ways of doing this. Either you just wait till they join and keep the south safe, or you instantly declare war on them. This depends on your skill as a on your skill as a player. If you're a very good player, you have good generals, you can try to go and take out the Ottomans right now to help the Austrians later on not collapse to their attack. Or if you're not so sure yet, you can prepare a little defense and then go for it. After you've taken Poland, you divide some of your units, you send some to Prussia, help here against the Frenchies, and you help it with the HRE. And the other half, which is a bit more north, you send to help with the Danes, because if you take out the Danes, Sweden will become incredibly strong. And from then on, it will just win itself. Now, Ruski in 1806 is actually a little larger, as I noticed on the map. There's a bit more of Ruski land, but there's a little bit more to defend. Now, this time you don't have the luxury of choosing if you want to fight the Ottomans. You have to fight the Ottomans. Now, one strategy is focus a bit on the south here. Try to break the Ottomans here. In Tbilisi, if you can break them here, that'll be quite good. You instantly go rushing for Tbilisi. Send your navy, you send your units. You take this city, you have a good strong point to then go and take some other Ottoman cities. As well as here, you'll then try to hold a bit, defend, and maybe attack at the same time. This conquest, you kind of have to fight the Ottomans quite a bit. They're your main enemy in the beginning, at least. Don't forget you have your special power, which is the morale of units won't drop, which is quite useful. You can use it very often. Actually, I think you can use it like every second or every turn. I'm not even sure anymore. Again, similar. Prepare your units around Poland, because they'll join in 5 turns. Just crush them. So Prussia and the Austrians won't get a problem, because otherwise they usually have a bit issues. So all the units around here, you have some good Tsar cannons, you have some good generals. Prepare them against Poland. Little tip, don't go in the Polish border, stay around it. And again, you prepare everything around Poland, and when you have enough generals around, enough units around, declare war, destroy the Poles. If you can, Tbilisi is usually quite a tough fight, so if you could take those 3 cities here, Trabzonspor, Tbilisi, and this, I guess, Azerbaijan, you can then try to take out the Ottomans. While you crush Poland, you have to crush Poland. And then again, very similar, like 1798, half units help Prussia, half the units help Denmark. Bit more of an emphasis on Prussia. 1812, everything changes a little bit, because you are already facing the full French army, and the Poles usually join quite soon. Right, turn 2, yeah, very soon. Now this time the thing is the Prussia will join late, and they will then snack up the Poles. That happens quite often. Now here you have to carry the team in Europe quite a bit. You really have to, because all your allies are not doing so well. Austria will get crushed. Okay, you have Spain on your side, which is quite useful. But yeah, so first of all, you have to build up a huge defense here. Your goal is to destroy all the French generals, which is hard. So you try to hold these cities with militia, and behind the lines you bombard them away with the Tsar cannons which you have. Again, kill Poland and everything will be super easy, but this time killing Poland is so hard. So hard. Similar strategies over here, but I think this time you have to have a bit more of a defensive approach, at least in the beginning. Hold this city. At least this time the Austrians will kind of be useful because all the Ottoman units will be focused around here, around your city, and then they can strike the cities. Oh, but they usually tend to struggle a little bit. I think this time Bavaria is on the enemy side. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just be prepared that you have to carry the team. So again, take Tbilisi if you can. That would be very, very useful for your team. Use your generals, obviously, in the beginning, as always. Again, try to rush Tbilisi if you can. That's good. The offense goes through Tbilisi and through Trabzonspor. Like always, don't go through the Balkans. It's very tough there. They have a lot of good generals, good units. And you have to kill the French bulk here. This time I don't think you have the luxury to help Sweden, at least in the beginning. Try to kind of hold out and then things should be better. Things should be better. Oh, and obviously if you're on the... Sorry, I forgot to mention one important thing. As always, if you play an 1812 against the French side, if you then can afford it, help the Canadians and the Mexicanos. With money, money, money. 1815 again. The longer it goes, the harder it gets. But Russia is always still a good country to play. This time there is no Poland, which is quite nice. But you have to do what you have to do is really go and help the Prussians. The Prussians have a tough life right now. So what the point is that France is very, very OP in this conquest. As well as Brazil is also very, very strong, as well as the Ottomans. So you have to basically tank again. You have to go and fight with... You have to tank the French, and this time Denmark's on your side, which is very good. The main point is here, aid Prussia, that Prussia doesn't collapse. You really have to go and focus this time on the Ottomans. You really have to crush them. This time Tbilisi is not just an objective which should be gotten soon. You have to rush Tbilisi. Take it out. Take out really have to go and fight the Ottomans, because otherwise the Ottomans tend to get very, very strong very soon. You have to basically try to be offensive on both fronts. Try to take the Balkans, just destroy the Ottomans. It's your main focus. And here in Prussia, just be defensive. The good thing is, the longer the war goes, the better it gets, because the HRE will join, which is not very useful, but when Bavaria joins, if you manage to survive till around 13 Bavaria joins, they usually tend to get super strong as well as the Scandinavian countries. Because you're Russia and very wealthy, you should be able to help the Colombians quite a bit. And again, the Mexicans and Canadians, because fighting the Americas in the end is also annoying. You're better off if you just donate to them. So again, focus on Tbilisi, focus on Bucharest. Tough fight, as always. Yeah, this video was also a bit to a good time because there was Victory Day, Second World War around the corner, so I hope we can all celebrate this as well. I wish you guys a nice day. Subscribe, have a nice, and bye.